Yep. And I just think it's such, again, it's going out playing with, some people think it's toys, but even if they say that to me, I'm like, you know what? It's healthy. I feel like, we're
Absolutely.
so
Yeah.
cooped up and this COVID thing. I hope you guys are okay over there, COVID wise. And,
We're
you
doing
know,
okay.
you do what we can. And this is a great escape.
Oh, yeah.
It's,
Definitely, that's a good way of putting it. I think when I go up my little shed and I sit down and I'm building a kit or sitting there with a video on and I'm trying to, explain what I'm doing, I'm focused.
yeah.
All the problems of the day, all the things at work and the
Yep.
rest of life,
Gone.
it's gone. I go
Yep.
out with my transmitter. I got the car there. I'm in a different world.
That's wonderful.
Basically, we're all little kids at heart, aren't we? Really, and
Yeah.
you know, long mates stay that way.
I'm telling you, I told my wife, I said, look, you should be happy I'm doing this. This is great and she's come around. She realizes now. If I mean,
Oh,
every
you
now and then,
a lot worse.
she's always like, "Oh, you're gonna go out and play now?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go out and play.
Yeah, too
Hell
much.
yeah!" So, I mean, I know we touched on it a little bit. How many years have you been in the hobby?
Um, it's probably 40 years now plus. Yeah,
So, it started
it's
in the beginning of the '80s, right? The '80s was the
early 80s. And I started late, like I say, because when I was really young, in my teens, there weren't really any RCs around. So
yeah,
yeah, and back then with no internet, there wasn't much advertising for stuff.
right,
But being into modelling, like I said, I was into the static stuff and scale electric cars and things like that, slot racers.
hmm
Um, there's a big shop in the middle of Birmingham called Beatty's, great big model store, and I used to go down there with my friends at the weekend and we'd have a look around, and they used to have like a Tamiya of the week, and they
Oh,
had a portable TV up on the wall with
nice.
those promo videos that Tamiya
Yep,
did. You see them,
yep.
and the first one I saw was the Monster Beetle, and I looked up at that screen and it was blasting around in the sand, and I was like, I've got to have one. I have got to have one of those.
Yep,
But
yep.
like you said, we've talked about it back then. £200, I think it was.
Right.
There's a lot of money in the 80s.
Yeah, yeah.
So I saved up my money, and as soon as I could, I'd got one of those kits.
That
Yeah,
that's
so glad I did. Yeah,
that's what I did too. Like I used to save up as my dad had his own landscaping company, and my older sister had a pizzeria. She still's got it, and so when I was a kid, I used to help him
yeah,
and help her a little bit, get a little extra money. I saved up birthday money, of course. I was maybe, again, like 10, 11, 12 years old, 13. And so Tower Hobbies was the big catalog to order from.
sure.
And I used to pick everything out what I needed to get. I'm getting a Blackfoot or a Monster Beetle, and I would save up. I mean, of course, it would take me almost a whole year to save up, right?
Yeah,
And I ordered that, and then back then they allowed COD because I didn't have a credit card.
COD. What's
Yep,
that?
which is cash on delivery.
Okay.
So when the shipper, the UPS or FedEx guy knocks on your door and he's got the product, I had to give him the money.
Wow.
So
We don't have that in the UK.
yeah, I don't think they even do it anymore
No,
because everything's credit card or everything's through
pay.
you credit or debit.
Yeah.
But man, I would be waiting after school, couldn't wait, looking out the window for that truck to go up and down my street and to see when this guy is this the day I'm going to get my RC.
I can
Door.
imagine.
He gave this big box, and just the smell of it, and just opening it, and the smell of
Yeah.
the new tires. It just,
Yeah.
I think it's something that a lot of kids are again they're missing today. That
Miss
what we
out on
had
that.
that was
Yeah.
a golden era back then in the
Yeah.
'80s. It
Yeah.
really, really
I
was.
can see on your face the memory of, yeah.
Oh,
Those memories don't go away, do they? Yeah.
nah, man. And anytime you take a whiff, I take a whiff of my old cars. Just I even have the old box. I got the old instructions. All I got to do is just put it right to my nose and just you go right back in time.
Wow. Yeah.
And it's just really, really special. So